versus PSG, bro. That is going to be a cracker for sure because Leipzig have got one of the best young managers in world football.
He's
Who's younger
33.
than Messi, he's younger than Ronaldo. He's not. He, he's extremely good. He's got so many tactics. He gets his team playing out from the back. He's got his team attacking like crazy, breaking down Atletico's defense, scoring 2 goals against them, reaching the semi-finals. There's nothing much more you can say. And PSG, we don't need to say too much, right? Mbappe is back. We've seen the impact he made when he came on. Neymar didn't
Dude,
finish,
but
but he
the
did
the
complete 14 dribbles, right?
the difference in PSG this season, I told you all before also in the last video, like they have a team spirit like never before. Like to come back, like every
Yeah,
team who comes back, they need a strong team bonding, fighting spirit to come back a 1-0 down or 2-0 down. And PSG never had that. Like they used to always lose the second legs and shit. They lose
yeah.
leads and all. But this season, there's something else. Like the whole team is so bonded and they were fighting till
I
the
think it's the
Neymar.
Neymar presence.
Yeah, Neymar, I've never seen him play like the way he did. He like that game.
He
I
was on
can say
fire.
like that game. He literally came out of Messi's shadow. I can say that. He carried the team. He did what Messi does for Barca. Like
But
his
he
finishing
missed too
was,
many
yeah,
chances. He missed. I
his
think he could have
finishing,
finished the game way
yeah.
earlier.
I think he was too like he was pressured that I have to score this, and he
That's the
was
whole
trying too
point.
hard.
That's the whole point. That's the
He
time he
was
has to
trying
step
too
up,
hard
right?
and shit. But
The
then
amount of shots he
he needed
missed
some help.
like 1v1s is
Yeah.
like crazy. And
He
at the
But
end
needed
but
they
some
he
won the
help.
game.
Yeah,
but he
They won
was
the game.
definitely the best player on the ground in the game.
by far, dude, by
Yeah.
far.
He was a magician and he was the Brazilian flair and all of that nonsense and amazing stuff.
Like the proper Neymar I got to see after like
But who do
long,
you think
long
is?
way.
I mean, any of y'all can answer. I mean, I don't think. I mean,
What?
any of y'all think Mbappe is going to be more important in the game than Neymar, or is Neymar just going to be the king
I
who
think
controls the
see,
entire
like
game?
we had spoke also that Mbappe's presence really matters to Neymar. Till 60
Yeah.
minutes he was missing because Icardi was bad. I just want to stop it at bad because if I keep saying how bad he was, then it'll just keep going. He was just bad.
Let's not go
Let's
further. That
stop it
that
there.
does.
As useless as possible was that
Dude,
Icardi's presence. It's
Even
so bad.
Sarabia,
And then Sarabia, I don't know what was his problem. I don't know. I don't know what were those misses because most of the misses were so bad. And then Neymar thought that I will also start. Then he also started missing so many. Then Mbappe came and then changed the game.
But why was Verratti out for the game? Any idea?
Injured.
injured.
Is he going to be injured for the semi-finals as well, or is it like
There
a
was
short-term
the
injury?
commentator was saying this. So when the 2-1 happened, Verratti was jumping on the seat. Obviously, he was jumping. He and Di Maria
Yeah.
was jumping, and the commentator was like, "Verratti should not be jumping because if he sees
Yeah,
himself to play in the semi-final, he should sit there and all that." I'm
no,
like,
no, dude,
Yeah.
he had a brace. I don't think he's playing. He had a brace.
he
Yeah.
and Di Maria, yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Verratti, he's expecting. Tuchel said he's expecting for
With a
semis,
still having a brace, I don't think he'll come on.
finals
But
maybe.
but if they reach. Arjun,
Dude,
what do you think of Leipzig? What
Bro,
do you think of the attacking
against PSG,
potency?
Atlanta played really well.
Yeah.
They have such a random squad of people. Like, I doubt we even knew about most of these guys except for the two
They-
strikers from
yeah.
Atlanta
Mm.
But
before
how
this
bad was
season.
Zapata? Zapata was shit.
Yeah, I don't think it was that bad. As in, dude, his job was based. What was his job? Poke on the defense. I think
hold
Kimpembe
the
was
player.
brilliant that game, dude.
Kipembe was,
He
yeah,
Yeah,
had
he
Kimpembe
random.
was
basically
good.
showed how good he is as a centre back, as a ball playing centre back.
Exactly. Like,
So good.
it's
But
not
I think
always
I
that someone's playing badly. It's that the other guy is just that much better. But then,
but I
like, I
but there were
really liked
instances when he could
Atlanta's.
run with. Yeah, sorry. Continue.
I really like the Atlanta played, but like I think I repeatedly told you guys in the group, Atlanta fades after 70 minutes. It's a constant problem they have. They always get tired, and usually in the Serie A, Muriel has good pace to keep up with Serie A defenses,
Yeah.
but we're going up against
Though
PSG
Muriel
here,
did
and
have like a
we
lot
saw,
of chance.
dude,
I mean,
even the goals that PSG scored, as in
yeah,
the right, I think like one Atlanta player got injured but they
yeah,
had
yeah, yeah.
used up all their stops. So he comes back, that hurts their defense, and now you got two killers running down the wings. You got Neymar coming from the same side, Mbappe coming from the same side. They
Dangerous,
targeted that
dangerous.
area and they got their goals. Chupa Moting, of all people, scored. Like when he
Exactly
came
what my
on,
point is.
when he came on, I was like, dude, why is this guy at PSG? But and then he scores a goal, so eggs on my face. But yeah, I think Leipzig should have a good chance against PSG because like when they played against Atleti, I don't think Atleti going behind like defensively Atleti wasn't that bad. It's just that Leipzig was so fast. The interplay between them was like really fast, dude. It's something that's rare to see even in Spain and the Premier League now, which was something I was like really shocked about. Because Atletico's press is really good. I thought they were doing the same things they do, but Party wasn't there. He didn't go
Yeah,
up with the best counter-attacking team he has. Party's a big part of that. Jao Felix was on the bench last time, and Yannick Carrasco was getting chances, but all he could do is what he normally does. He runs in from like the byline, he gets to the box, he tries crossing or he shoots, but
yeah, yeah.
nothing creative. So
Dude,
like I do rate Leipzig now, and Upamecano had probably his best game in this year.
Yeah,
So
Leipzig have got a pretty strong squad. They've got Upamenko, they've got Campbell, they've got Sabitzer, they had Timo Werner who's not there anymore, but still they've got Yunus Poulsen. They've got a pretty stable squad. They've even got Dani Olmo, Barcelona bloody youth product, right? I'm so they've got a really stable team with a
And
top manager.
yeah, and they had a tough time with Atleti, is what I feel, because they scored the
Yeah,
goal, then they got the equalizer, and then they would keep on trying, they never got chance to go inside Atletico's box. They kept trying.
yeah.
In the 82nd minute or something, it was a deflection goal.
88th, 88th, yeah.
80th minute deflection goal. So, Atleti, even without those key players, like, he started with Costa. I don't know why. He didn't start with Felix. He didn't have Thomas Partey. All these key
Felix was
players of
on
Atleti.
fire.
Yeah.
Felix
So,
was on
and you have to
fire.
also look at how Atleti started this season, because that people always forget that thing, is that how they started. In this summer, last summer, they lost Rodri, Griezmann, Godin, Felipe Luis, one more Godin, Felipe Luis, and another one more key player. Like that's losing like
Yeah.
five starters, man. Like and Griezmann, Rodri, your Jon Fran, your left back, Felipe Luis. So after that, also coming to a quarterfinal and putting that sort of a performance against a possession-based top club, I think it was a brilliant game. But luck
dude,
plays
I,
part of
yeah,
thing in
it
Champions League.
was it was hard luck for them, but I think Atleti made that luck for themselves. Like when they went 1-0 down, they started attacking, and that's when you saw that how good they are attacking.
How when Felix
And they,
came, you saw that, right? When
yeah,
Felix came, it changed the completely. Yeah.
and they were attacking so well, they got the goal. Now then they went back to their shape. Like
Yeah.
why was that necessary? Get one more goal, no? But I think they
But
created
that's
That's not
space
Atleti, they
Atletico.
want
also.
the extra time.
That's
Yeah,
Atletico,
They would
yeah.
love to play the
That's how
extra
they
time
play.
more than 90 minutes.
that's
Because,
what
because
they made their own luck, like by allowing them to attack, and because they are good while going in front, but they don't want to do it.
yeah.
But then, yeah,
But
But
similarly to how we were talking about Leon, obviously Leon are the underdogs, and in this game, at Leipzig are the underdogs. Salon, do you think Leipzig should go in the normal tactics where they attack and play, or should they like go defensive and
do,
take it easy? And what do you think?
so I think, see, against Atletico, like we said, Atletico was inviting them to attack,
but that's
kind of.
Atleti.
But against PSG, it won't be that. Against PSG, Leipzig have to think about Neymar, Mbappe, and
Yeah,
their attack also. So they won't have that many chances to go forward against PSG as many they had against Atletico. I think so. He'll have to be wary of that, obviously. And it was not like, like they got one goal. If extra time Atletico, you can't say what would have happened because there were
no, I
like
mean,
players on
but
the pitch.
do you think they
But
should
yeah,
give
yeah.
PSG a lot of respect and
Exactly. So that's what
set
even
up shop?
Atlanta also did the same, that gave Neymar to play. They let a Neymar, like, yeah, okay, Neymar play, we'll defend you. More than that, Leipzig should be smarter, put more players in the midfield, keep taking the ball away from Neymar, and then that's it, because Neymar is their only
It's not
source.
that easy. It's not that
It's
easy.
not easy.
It's
It's
not
not
that
easy,
easy.
but that's where the smart play comes. That just stop
I
respecting Neymar, take the ball off him,
I
then you have chance.
I think, yeah, they'll have to give them a little respect because Neymar, Mbappe,
Yeah,
obviously, if
yeah,
Mbappe starts,
obviously, yeah.
you have to. But I think
Exactly.
But then,
Upamecano still needs to be on his top if they want to win the
yeah,
semi.
he
Like
he
that guy has
probably
to.
will be.
He
Yeah,
is
And
nothing
and
but
on the
top
other end,
already,
I
dude.
think, and on the other
he's
end, I
so
think
big.
He had
Sabitzer is their
Costa.
key
He
player.
had Costa inside his pockets, man. He had Costa in his
Bros,
Yeah,
pocket, and he's 21 years old. Like having
I think
Costa,
these two players these two players RB Leipzig needs on their best, like Upamecano and Sabitzer. Like those two players they need.
I actually think like people like what's his name, Eunice Poulsen, who isn't a like the main player on the team, but I think people like that who are not going to be so influential in the attacking play, like or be the main source of goals, they should be working 120%, which they probably will. But they need to have extreme dedication to pull off a game against PSG because Neymar is not going to have a off day again because
No,
although he
no,
missed so many
now to
chances,
Neymar is on
he's not
steroids.
having another off day.
It's
And they
just
Arjun,
are
yeah,
just
bro,
saying
you have
Bayern
something
didn't
to
beat
say?
Leipzig this season. Just saying. So like I
what?
think they know how to handle crazy
Yeah,
offenses.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's also
So
like interesting part, but
yeah, but
Leipzig has a
like
very
yeah,
good chance. It's going to be a brilliant game because I really didn't know how Leipzig, to be honest, how Leipzig plays. And when I saw the first 20 minutes, I just started loving them, man. The possession-based football was beautiful. Keep on moving. And maybe it's because
Yeah,
Atletico lets you play like that also. But then even at 50, 60 minutes also, they're still playing that same way. Just keep on moving the ball. It was
no,
simply
but
brilliant.
like bro, didn't you see like some in certain stages of the game when Atleti was even pressing hard? Like when these guys were around the box, these guys like they would move the ball so fast in between them and then progress
Yeah.
that they were getting the crosses in and people were pulling out shots also, but the shots weren't going in. Oblak's a beast. But yeah, I felt like that speed, dude. I didn't see that from like any other team except for Bayern Munich. That
That's how
interpassing with
the age
Van
works,
Dijk,
right?
so,
That's why the
but
age
even
works.
yeah, probably. But
Nagelsmann
like that was
at Hoffenheim also, Nagelsmann always had a very attacking team.
Reece
It wasn't
Nelson,
a
dude.
defensive team. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
always
Reece
had a good philosophy.
like,
So
yeah, dude. And the thing is about how Leipzig play, I'm not sure if it's restricted to one style of play. Like, or when like Reece Nelson was on loan at Hoffenheim, I saw like in the first half of the season where they were playing a different style, he got 7 goals. Next half of the season, Reece Nelson was not put into the same position at all, which is like a second striker coming in from the wing. But
yeah,
in the second half of the season, he was more defensive, and Leipzig were playing more conservatively. It was offensive, but it was more conservative, where the wingers would have to do more defending. So,
Yeah.
like that way, I feel Nagelsmann is very flexible. So, I think they can pull a result against PSG. Unlikely, but like if we're
No,
going down to
I
predictions,
feel they can pull a result against PSG. I strongly feel they
yeah,
can.
same.
a big
Yeah.
battle in that game. A big battle is definitely going to be Upamenko versus Mbappe, right?
Yeah.
He's going to be the one who's going to be handling Mbappe. Do you
But
think
I
he's got
yeah,
too much of
Neymar.
a
but I
chance?
think
I think Neymar will play in the middle.
yeah, but I think the
Neymar
focus
Yeah,
should
but
be to stop Neymar so that the ball doesn't reach Mbappe because
so
that's
so the
little more.
so, so you see the problem what he's going to have, right? If you stop Neymar, Mbappe is going. If you stop Mbappe, I mean Icardi, whatever.
No, no, you can't. You just forget. Uh,
So anyway,
but
Yeah,
let's get in
stop.
some predictions, boys. Arjun, let's go with you again. Predictions for
Oh,
the game. Do you see an upset on the cards?
yeah, sure. I see an upset. 2-1 Leipzig again.
I see a
Ooh.
3-1 Leipzig.
Okay.
I think 2-1 PSG. I've always like PSG is an inspired form this season. Neymar is an inspired.
Yeah,
So I
as much
think
as
they'll
I like
pull
Neymar
one.
too, but
2-1, 2-1
I'm gonna go with
PSG.
3-0 PSG because Neymar isn't going to be missing. Mbappe is back. He's not going to be starting on the bench. And yeah, Icardi has got a goal in him, right? I mean, I don't think you can write him off. But let's see. It's going to be a
but
cracker
but
of a
but
game.
huge respect to even PSG's backline. Sarabia, Kipembe, Thiago Silva, and all playing such a good game. That game they were playing so good. Like there was no chance for
Yeah,
Atlanta.
Zapata
Atlanta
wasn't
was
bad,
known for
dude.
scoring a lot of goals.
Uh, but
Zapata wasn't bad. Kipembe was like just on him, dude. He didn't do anything.
Because even Kipembe, I
Kim,
still remember from World Cup time itself. He always gave that top competition to Varane and Umtiti. Kipembe was always there. Ready to come onto the field time.
one defense has Kimpembe, the other defense has Upamenko. And
All
Thiago
friends,
Silva.
dude.
these are
All
two
friends.
strong, basically it's two strong teams in both, like basically four strong teams, two semi-finals, and Yeah, it's PSG Leipzig, right? Do you all think there's a possibility? Like, what's more likely, PSG versus Lyon or Leipzig versus Bayern? If it has to be all
Leipzig
German
versus
or all
Bayern.
French,
All
Leipzig Bayern,
German, all
Leipzig
Bayern is
versus
Leipzig.
Bayern.
Bayern.
all German is more likely, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't mind it.
looking at the last 4 results, anything can happen.
Shut up.
Dude, Bayern is not fucking around. You can see in
No,
the
Bayern is
game.
not my
That
problem.
that's the only reason. That's the only reason why
Not Bayern
why
is
you
not
would
the
put them
thing.
through.
The Leipzig versus PSG is my thing.
Yeah,
No,
dude, that's the toss.
all German is that
No, if it has to
possible.
be the all German, all German is more likely. So
Yeah.
yeah, anyway, I hope you all guys like the video. Do put in your predictions below. Like, subscribe, share, do whatever you want. And yeah, do let us know what your predictions are. Hope you all like the video, guys. If you all do want the shorter videos, do check the description once again.